Hello, I'm Mary Lohman, and this is Mondays with Mary. Now, I'm sure we're all aware that you cannot take more out of your checking account than you put in it, right? Because when you do, you're going to be in some hot water. Well, how often are you spending more from your spiritual, emotional, and physical account than you put in? That is living in out of balance mode. And when you do, it will cause burnout and it will rob you of joy. It means you have some misplaced priorities, or your discipline has broken down, or your calendar is too full, or you just don't know how to say no, or some combination of all of the above. How do you bring some balance back into your life? Well, in order to stay in balance, we first must make sure that we have the right deposits, right? Psalm 119:28 says, "My soul is weary with sorrow. Strengthen me according to your word." So the word of God is our resource to get us through times of weariness and sorrow and to put strength back into us, right? And then our strength comes from the joy of the Lord within us. Nehemiah 8:10, a familiar verse, says, "The joy of the Lord is our strength." David prayed, "Restore to me the joy of my salvation." When we've sinned, we lose our joy, and that really drains our accounts. So we need to make sure we're keeping a very clean slate with the Lord. Also, if you think about the wrong things, your joy will be robbed. Negative thoughts, critical thoughts, judgmental thoughts, complaining thoughts, those will all rob you of joy. And joy is an essential for a balanced life. Now let's think about the things that often drain our strength unnecessarily. Our strength is used up when we try to do more than we can do. Jesus was careful where he went to minister. He didn't try to go to every city. He didn't heal every sick person. He didn't preach to everyone. Yet he could say at the end of a 3.5-year short ministry that he had accomplished what his Father had sent him to do. Have you got too many irons in the fire? Maybe you have a hard time saying no. Whatever it is that causes you to overcommit, that's an area you want to pray about and bring under control. And then our strength is used up when we have too much stuff. Did you know that the more you have, the more energy it takes to take care of it? I'm not suggesting that we can't have things we enjoy, but the question is, do you enjoy them, or are they just sapping your time and strength? And then our strength is used up when we have money problems. Maybe some of us need to get on a budget and stop that drain on our lives. And our strength is used up when our lives are not disciplined. Proverbs says that we die from lack of discipline. And I believe that many of us are drained of energy because we have refused some needed everyday disciplines in our lives. I've started to think about it this way. Each day I have a certain amount in my emotional, physical, and spiritual account. I must learn to spend that amount wisely. If I waste it on things that don't really matter, then I end up living in overdrawn mode. Pick your fights. Don't let the little stuff beat you down. So remember, to live in balanced mode, you've got to make the right deposits and then spend your energy wisely on things that have eternal significance. So I encourage you to make it your goal, by God's grace, to live in a balanced way. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great Monday. Have a great week.